Namaskar everyone. Good day. So today I would like to talk about how do we choose a teaching? How do we choose a teacher? What is important? Both of them are a question of art relationship. It's a love story. If you started to learn a lineage, a teaching, and you don't have a kind of a passion, a kind of appreciation, a kind of interest that stimulates you and feel like, wow, this is really what my being, aspire to, then forget it. You're wasting your time. You're just going to reproduce something and be like, yeah, I'm dead. It's the same for a teacher, It's not a question to see if a teacher, is a good person, is this or that, and getting into judgment. You have to feel inside. What do you feel? This person, what does it bring to you? Do you feel like he light up a spark in you? Or maybe you feel like, whoa, every time I look at this person, I feel like things are coming up, and maybe you provoke it a little bit. So because the vibration are getting resonant, and something is happening. Something is happening is good. But then behind that, if his lineage and whatever he's teaching, you have to resonate with. I'm talking the main thing, In my life, I explore many paths, from Tao, Kriya Yoga Babaji, Advaita Vedanta, Yoga, Indian Yoga, Buddhism, Thai Yoga, Vajrayana, Dzogchen, Shamanism, Isin path, etc., etc. Every time I can regain some knowledge from the past. But what at the end now I'm realizing is, why is it that I can, one moment I left Dzogchen, cannot leave Dzogchen because it is what it is, itself. But, I didn't follow the practice of Dzogchen precisely like I would, and then because I was committing myself fully into other path. For example, with Kriya Yoga, Babaji, Indian Yoga. And then I realized, wow, something is not fitting. It doesn't resonate in my being the same. Then I went back to Dzogchen and I said, I feel home. This is the path I choose. Because I'm starting to feel like the love relationship with the teaching itself, with the practices, and what I experience through it. So this is my message. This is the most important thing. Now, suppose you don't know anything about any lineage or any teachings. You feel like, okay, I want to find a teacher and all this. Of course, you can have a faith that life brings you, but maybe it's good to start to make some research, Today it's very easy, you go look at some videos about Vajrayana, Tantra, Hindu or Tibetan or Tao or Sufism or Dzogchen or so many. So you make some research and you see, how does it resonate with you? How does it speak? What do you feel when you read about the stories of the different masters from different tradition and lineage? Do you feel like it's something you want, a path that you want to undertake and commit to? Does it bring you some joy? Does it open your heart? Is your mind is getting more spacious? Or you feel like as you read and explore, you're starting to feel tense. You start to feel closed in, Maybe one aspect you feel like, it's opening me up, but the other aspect is very restrictive. And that's not the best, So you explore in such a way up to when you feel, oh, okay, wow, this teaching, those methods, the way they live, the practice, and what it brings to, I feel very much drawn to it. It speaks to my heart. Wow, my mind is getting open, more spacious. My heart feeling, wow, life inside. The same for teacher, you know. So this is my message for today. Many blessings to you and enjoy life.